Hello everyone, welcome again on my channel. It's been a little while since the last GameKit challenge we made here, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys just can't wait for another chance to get more points and exchange them for items in your favorite games. This time we have another multiplayer game, something similar that we used to play in the past, like Armored Warfare, War Thunder or Crossout. But this time it's slightly different because we used to play with tanks in Armored Warfare, with armored vehicles in Crossout and planes in War Thunder. This time we have ships, battleships, and this is the wargaming game called World of Warships. In this material I will try to explain the easiest possible way to get through the challenge, to get as much points as you can get in the shortest possible time, and I'll try to explain the game mechanics to make it easier for you to get into this game, because the game mechanics, they are slightly different than the other games that we used to play. The first and most important thing before we even start is to make sure that your nickname that you use for your World of Warships account is exactly the same that you're gonna type in GameKit challenge before you start. So the best option is just to copy Ctrl+C and paste Ctrl+V exactly the same nickname, to avoid any problems with lettering, you know, with the capitals or with numbers or something like that, because this is the biggest problem of most of GameKit users, you know, when they try to get through the challenges. There's a problem because the register cannot be account registered cannot be recognized, and GameKit keep refusing their requests. Okay, since we get that, it's time for a challenge. The first step, as you can see, is to fight at least one battle on tier 2 ship, and that gives us 500 of points and 1000 of experience to the GameKit account. And to reach tier 2 is quite easy, because if we get to the modules, you can see here the tier 2 costs only 350 experience, which means it's a matter of probably only one battle. And as a beginner you have access only to co-op battles, which means you don't play against the human opponents, you're playing against the bots. And this is a perfect place at the beginning to get familiar with game mechanics, get familiar with shooting, with maneuvering the ship. And I think we're gonna get to the battle now. I'll try to explain everything during that, and then we're gonna continue with the challenge. Okay, we're in the battle mode, and I'll try to explain you quickly how to maneuver your ship. On the left side, bottom left side, you can see all the indicators. It shows the speed and position of your ship. So to go forward, you don't need to hold W. As you can see on the indicator, you have stop, quarter, half, 3/4 and full speed ahead. So every time when you press W, the speed goes up every step. If you want to slow down, just press S. Every single press goes down one step as well. So if you want to maneuver, look, as you can see, when you move your mouse, the yellow indicators is moving, following your mouse. That's your aim. And the yellow indicators as your guns moving. When it gets green, the gun's in position. If you want to look around without moving your guns, like now, you just press right mouse button, and you have a free look, so you can look around without moving your guns. To maneuver left or right, you have again A and D. D to turn right, A to turn left. And then when you press the button, the rudder is turning to the maximum position, to 90 degrees, and then your ship is turning. When you release the button, they have to, of course, you have to. The rudder needs some time to get to the zero position, and it's always getting back to the zero position. It's not so. When you want to turn left, you have to press the opposite button as well. So that's positioning, that's maneuvering, and now let's get to the aiming. As you can see, you have to focus on the enemy ship, and you have to assess the speed and distance of the enemy. So let's see now. If you get enemy in a range of your guns, you have to assess the speed and the distance. They shoot a little bit in front. As the shell gets to the target, and it keeps shooting. Of course, you have to observe the enemy. because they are not always going forward, you know. They are slowing down, speeding up, or just turning, so you have to always adjust your aim according to the position of the enemy ship, as you can see now. Once again. Of course, as you can see, the shells, they're not traveling on the flat angle. They always angled. They have some kind of trajectory to get to the target. So in this way, you can use all the obstacles to hide yourself behind the rocks or islands or anything else that you can see. And the same when the enemy shoots you. The most important is do not travel with one speed. Always when you get to the gunfight, always try to speed up, slow down, and maneuver your ship to avoid the enemy shells. As you can see, the enemy is slowing down, so just get a bit closer. Enemy sunk. Another important thing, to travel with the packs. Always go with your friends. Do not stay alone, because if you stay alone and you encounter 2 or more ships, it can be really difficult to stand against them. Again, the same situation here. See, this ship is traveling quite slow, so proper assessment of the distance, and that's what I've been talking about, you know, the shooting above the island. This one's a bit faster, so as you can see, the aim is way in front of the ship. Now we got the engine damage, they're gonna slow down. You see the shells travel to the target. And to target properly, you have to, like now, as you can see, the aim is just above the water line. So don't go too high, because your shell's gonna travel and pass the target, gonna land in water on the other side. That's the best point to target, and of course a little bit in front. So I think that's all according to the mechanics. See, again, the shot goes above that island, and you can shoot the enemy which is hidden on the other side.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
As you can see, battles in this mode are quite fast, and we made 260 of experience, but we need 350, so we need one more battle, which is quite good. We're gonna get back and then try to get through all of that again and get back shortly. Alright, we are again in the battle mode, so you can look at this, just observe and try to learn whatever you need. And if you have any questions about shooting, maneuvering, or any game mechanics, you can ask questions in the comments below this material. I'll try to explain as much as I can. Okay, we're back in port, and as you can see, after 3 battles we managed to finish first step of a challenge, which was fight at least 1 battle on a tier 2 ship. And now we're coming to step 2, and step 2, as you can see, is reach level 4 on your account. And from this point, the only thing that really matters in our challenge gonna be number of played battles. As you can see on the screenshot now, to reach level 4 of your account, you have to play exactly 10 battles, and it really doesn't really matter if it's a co-op battle or is a win or a lost battle. It has to be 10 battles played, and that's it. We are getting to the third step of our challenge now, which is, as you can see, to reach level 7 of your account, and that gives you 1100 of points and 250 of experience. And to reach level 7, as you can see here, you need exactly 24 battles, because from level 4 up to level 7 you need every single step, every single level up. It takes you 5 battles to play. And now we are coming to 4th step of our challenge, which is, as you can see, to reach level 11 of your World of Warships account, and this one gives you 1200 of points and 300 of experience. And from this point you have to know that if you pass level 9 up to level 11, every single level, the difference between levels is not 5 battles, is 10 battles. So number of battles is growing up, and as you can see on the picture now, to reach level 11 you need exactly 52 battles. So we reach level 5 of our challenge at the moment, and this one is to reach level 13 on your World of Warships account, and that one gives you 1300 of points and 350 of experience. At this point we have another surprise, because since we passed level 11 up to level 13, the step between the levels is growing up again. It's not 10 battles anymore, it's growing up to 15 battles for each level. And that makes, as you can see, to reach level 13 we need exactly 83 battles. And this is the point when I decide to finish this challenge. I'll tell you why. Because after level 13, the next step to level 14, the World of Warships shows me 45 battles to get to the next level. And the next two steps of this challenge, that was to reach level 15 and level 17. And I'm afraid that when you pass level 14, gonna be about another 45 and maybe 50 battles to get to the next level. That makes probably 100 battles to get every single step of this challenge, since up to level 5 we finish within 83 battles. So it's gonna be almost the same amount of battles to play to finish, to finish it completely. And according to the points, I'm not sure if it's worth, because since level 5 we managed to get 5100 points, which is good enough for 1 maybe 2 days of playing. And from only those two last steps, steps 6 and 7, you may get maximum 3900 of points and 800 of experience, and that will take you probably play twice or more times more than we used to play up to tier 5, up to step 5. So if you're looking for quick points, you may stop when I did, and if you want to play World of Warships in a long term, just keep this account and keep playing that game, you can finish it that easily, because there is about 40 days to finish this challenge completely. So if you like this game, if you want to keep playing, sure, good luck with that. And of course you're gonna get almost the double amount of points at the end. There's few things that might be useful for you during this challenge. So the best, in my opinion, the best is to stay on co-op battles, to buy as much as you can the tier 1 ships, and then tier 2 of course, because it doesn't matter which kind of ship you are playing, and it doesn't matter if you win or lost battle. The battle is a battle, and everything counts. So what I suggest, if you play the battle and you're gonna die in one, just come out of that, get back to the port, get another ship and keep going. And the best, I think the quickest way is to play with the destroyers, because destroyers, they're quite fast, they're powerful with torpedoes, and it's probably the quickest way to eliminate the enemies. Another thing, every single step that you level up your account, it gives you access to the different feature of your account. So you will get access to the armory, to the combat missions, to the containers, to the exterior, to the supplies, to the camouflage, and at some point you will get you will get 3 days of premium account as a bonus. So you don't have to stay every single step of our challenge, you don't have to stay and wait until GameKit accept your screenshot. Okay, you can keep playing up to battle 83, but the only thing you have to remember, you have to make a screenshots on every single step. The best is a kind of screenshot that I showed you on every step of our challenge, and just send it one by one. Don't send them at all, all at once. Send one and then wait for accept, and then another one, so on, so on, so on. And during that you can keep playing, of course. There's nothing to stop you, especially to use those premium times. It gives you a nice boost at the beginning. And I think that's it. Okay, it seems that we get to the finish of this challenge. I hope you're gonna get through that the same without any problems like I did. What can I say? If you like those challenges, please thumb up. That's gonna help me up a lot to reach more people, and keeps me running with the future challenges, because I've seen on the GameKit website there is few other nice games with a good amount of points that we can start and finish very quickly. What else? If you never use GameKit and you want to start now to collect the points, I'll be really glad if you decide to use the ref link that is down in the description of this material. This is my ref link, and from one point that's gonna be a kind of appreciation for my work I'm doing here for you, and from the other side you have a chance to participate in giveaways that are organized from time to time for my referrals on GameKit, because as much as I can, sometimes I'm getting CD keys from GameKit just to give away on my streams, or sometimes for my referrals. Right, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy it, and if you wanna see another challenges, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for another incoming materials. For today, that's all. Thank you everyone for watching. Good luck with your challenges, and see you next time.